Good evening. Today is October the 28th, 2025, and we are in the middle of a government shutdown here in the U.S. We have not heard any news that the shutdown was closer to being resolved, and the impending inability to use SNAP funds for food assistance appears to be something, unfortunately, that is still on the horizon. So many families will be impacted. That one of the things I decided starting yesterday was to consider ways that you could stretch meals or execute meals with a very extreme budget. So today I went to Aldi. Yesterday I chose Food Lion with a $10 budget, and today it was Aldi. Same $10 budget, but some considerations for Aldi are that it is not as bus route friendly as Food Lion, but it is in several areas around North Carolina, South Carolina, many places in the U.S., so not just local to where I'm from. And the other thing is that if you can get to Aldi, they do have some really good specials that could help with a family with a very tight budget. One other thing to consider for today is I did go over budget by $1.66, and I'll kind of explain that and what my concessions will be at my next shop based on the fact that I did go over budget about $1.50 or so. Let me show you my receipt. That's not the receipt. There we go. So $11.66. And let me show you what I was able to get. So I've got some eggs here and bread. So my thought for breakfast would be eggs and toast. With a dozen eggs and a large loaf of bread, you can have a few different breakfasts, maybe a couple of days, just depending on if you're doing 1 or 2 eggs per person. For lunch, with that same loaf of bread, we'll have grilled cheese. So there was 11 slices of sharp cheddar that you utilize for grilled cheese. If you use 1 slice, then you have multiple sandwiches. If you use 2 slices per sandwich, then that's less sandwiches. Just depends on what your family would like in this situation with grilled cheese. All right, then moving over to dinner, we have kind of like a spaghetti sauce or marinara pasta with this penne and ground turkey marinara sauce, and we were able to get some green beans to give us a little bit of veggie nutrition that wouldn't stretch necessarily beyond one meal, but again, some added nutrition for the day. Now, where I went ahead and went over the budget with these apples, there were 4 Honeycrisp apples for $1.45, which is an amazing price. But then also I thought this would be a nice way to get some additional nutrition, some fruit, and a wonderful snack. So you have your breakfast, lunch, and snack with that a little over $10 budget. Went over the $10 this time. My next shop, which will be at Walmart, I have a tighter budget of $8.50. So we will see what that does for us. Again, the goal is that these families will have at least hot water or access to getting hot water, salt, pepper, a working stove, and at least 1 good pot. So I will show you what it looks like when I prepare these meals. I'll come back and show you that, but I did want to let you know what that would look like with this budget at Aldi, and that is what we're doing today. I don't think there's anything else I need to bring up for today's shop. No other considerations, but I'll see you the next time when we go to Walmart.